Good, 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 good. Okay. I need to Twitch. Then that, and then that. Go there. There we go. Okay. So now we want to copy that. There we go. Make a post. To copy that. Yeah, that's good. And then okay. Then post. I really hate when that. Why does that bug out every single time? Yeah. Come on, just shut down. I don't know why it does that. Now let's try again. There we go. Memes. This one. This one. There we go. Post. Okay, that should be good. Cool. Hello, everyone, and sorry for being off for a bit last week. Well, about like half of last week. Yeah, I didn't stream Saturday or Sunday. Sort of had stuff to do on those days. So there was a music debut of my Oshi. So she released some very nice music with Ririko, who's another lovely streamer. And they also released some merch that I immediately bought. So, yeah. I did think of buying like 2 sets of everything, like I usually do. But then I sort of thought maybe I should leave some stuff for other people. Because usually how it would have been is that it would have been like you buy the stuff and then it's going to be like made to order later. But all the merch that they currently have is like already made. So they basically already have everything, which means that it's just going to be like shipped out and that's it. Well, for me, technically, it's not going to be shipped out. It's going to be hand delivered to me by a friend of mine, Vash, who is the boyfriend of my Oshi, Sagisawa Ria, or Ria, just Ria now. She sort of changed the name because she wanted to be mostly a Overwatch streamer, so now she is Ria OW. So, Ria Overwatch. But yeah, I bought a bunch of merch and I will see if there's some like left over after the fact. If there is, then I will buy a second set of everything because like what I like to do, because her merch is the only thing that I actually collect per se. I do collect plushies, but yeah, mostly just collect her stuff. And yeah, usually I would buy 2 sets, one to keep and to just have, and then the other one to have like on display and stuff. So I have an entire like board that I have like JPEGs and stuff like that on there, that I just have everything hung up that I have of hers. Recently I did sort of stop buying 2 of everything, because I thought maybe it's a bit excessive, but I still have like a lot of stuff that I have 2 of. Like I have 2 of each of the body pillows. I have a few of the posters, not 2 of the posters though, mainly because I didn't really see a reason to. Like, I didn't really have a plan to hang them up before I did, but now I do. So, yeah. But today we are going to be playing a Ratchet and Clank, a Rift Apart, which is a pun name. Well, it's a different name in the sense of like it's supposed to be like ripped apart, but it's rift apart. So yeah, that's like every single like one of their titles has that type of naming scheme. So Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time, and there's that one. It is a time-based game as well. So but yeah, let's play. Technically, I do have a save on this, like my own save, which I have not played in a very long time. So yeah, let me connect my controller real quick, because I have not done that yet. Bluetooth devices. Okay. There you go. That should do it the trick. Connected. Done. Or at least it should be done. Okay. A loud noise warning. Just a quick loud noise warning because big picture mode likes to be loud. Yep, I don't know why it goes as loud as possible, even when I have my volume down. It's weird. It's like bypasses everything. Why is it not? Okay, that's weird. Controller is fully charged. I don't know why it's not. Okay. Wait, is it set to something else? Okay, there we go. There we go. Weird. Controls have been mixed up slightly. I don't remember what game was mixing them up. Pragmata. I need to change the controls. It's gonna be weird. Just a second. I need to change the controls in the game. That's why it was weird. And no wonder. But it should be fine though. Okay, why is it lagging? The hell? That's weird. Please don't tell me that it doesn't like me streaming or something. That might be the case. Okay, I'm just gonna skip that because bloody hell. Yeah, why is that lagging? What the hell? Like when I play it myself, it doesn't have a lag. Why is it lagging now? That is weird. What the hell? That's weird. Like, it shouldn't be lagging like that. I'm sure of that. It's probably like big picture mode fucking something up or someone other. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let's turn off Discord. Let's turn off... Why is Copilot still here? I thought I uninstalled Copilot multiple times. Uninstall. Control panel. Why is this bloody Copilot? Wait, can I not uninstall it? Okay, let me check. I need to remove it right now. This. How do I remove you? Why is Copilot even on by default? Like, I don't fucking use it. Weird. Why is Microsoft Edge on in the background? The hell? I never get why it keeps doing that type of stuff. Okay. Microsoft Edge. Can I just delete that? There you go. Uninstall. It better not install it again the next update. Okay. Being uninstalled. Anyway, let me check the controller setup. Controller settings. Fill layout. Yep, that's good. That's fine. It's still being uninstalled. Whatever. Okay, let's try and play it. And let's see if it works better without the big picture mode on. Because when I play it myself, it doesn't lag. So I don't know why it's lagging whilst I'm streaming. Because if it is just gonna keep lagging whilst I stream, then I will probably not be able to play. Okay, launching. Taking a while to launch though. They're like struggling with uninstalling Copilot or something. Like I literally cannot even press to uninstall it. Okay, so turned on. Cool. Let's see how it goes. Hello, King Money. Hi, welcome in. I'm trying to make Ratchet and Clank work and seeing if it's yeah.
King's Money for Eva just subscribed.
Sorry about the loud noises and all this lag. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to play Ratchet and Clank as much as I would have loved to. Okay, turn that off. Thank you for the Prime sub. Hi, I'm doing pretty well. It's a lot cooler today, so pretty nice. Yeah, it's super choppy. But the thing is, when I am not streaming, like when I'm just running it normally, it runs perfectly fine. So I think it's just a port of the game, because originally it's technically a console game, so it's just a port from a console to PC. It's not very well optimized in that it is 60 gigabytes, something like that. Because I have played it before, like I have a save on it already, and it's I completed like 36% of the game, something like that. So yeah, I don't know. It's just super choppy. So it seems like we are not playing it today, even though as much as I would love to, but apparently we cannot. But there is a thing that I could possibly do, and we could possibly play a different Ratchet and Clank game, depending on if I can actually manage to get that. I played it, and it's incredibly fun. Yeah, I loved it. Literally, because I really love the Ratchet and Clank series. Like, from my first, well, our family's first console was a PS3, and I had like all the Ratchet and Clank games on there. I had Crack in Time, I had the one where you had the 4 character players, so I had that one too. I fully completed it in like 2 days. I really loved it. And then I got a PS2, and then I played all the Ratchet and Clank games on that one as well. Just in general, I love Ratchet and Clank. I even have Ratchet and Clank on my PSP as well, because there is a Ratchet and Clank game on that too. So yeah, but it seems like it doesn't want to play. Yeah. By the way, yeah, that's Palworld's ad playing in the background, because for some reason Steam is starting to bug out as well for some bloody reason. Why is everything bugging out now? Like literally, I'm trying to go into the homepage and it's just taking minutes to load. But oh my god, I get the blast. Yeah, I love like each different world having its own little quirks, and I love the backtracking, you could say. When you get like a new power, you then realize, oh shit, like all of this stuff that I couldn't get to before, I can finally get to. I really love 100%ing the entire, like every single level. At the moment that like I get a new power, I go back through all of the different levels and try to 100% them. I really love that. Literally on my main save, the one that I was playing by myself, I am like currently 36% through, but I'm only like 3 levels in, because I've just been 100%ing every single level, getting every single bolt and stuff like that. And in Ratchet and Clank A Crack in Time, you literally needed to 100% the game to be able to get the true ending of the game. Because every single time the ending was just like, oh yeah, Dr. Nefarious gets like left out in space, and that's about it. There wasn't any like final conclusion until, as a kid, I finally like got every single bolt, because you just need to get every single bolt. So technically not 100%ing it, but you technically also need to 100% it, because to get every bolt you need to, you know, do that. Are they all available on Steam? Sadly, no. The only Ratchet and Clank game that is available on Steam is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. But if you know your methods, and if you know your sources, you could say, you can technically acquire all of the games in your own way. Piracy. So yeah, I'm not unfamiliar with sailing the seas of the internet, so I do know the ins and outs of that. but the PS3 emulator isn't exactly the best. So I've been waiting for them to like update it. My best option would probably be just to literally get a PS3 for like $60 and then just mod it, because I know how to like mod all of the PlayStation things, and just install a completely new iOS and all of that stuff. So yeah, because currently all of the PlayStation, old PlayStation consoles are a lot cheaper, because like when I was a kid, they started like getting a bit cheaper, because they were considered like old and the PS4 was just coming out. And then after that, like after a couple of years, they started getting way more expensive. Like a single PSP was costing like £120, just because it was seen as a collectible item, as a like simple thing that you can like quickly like I could my first PSP I got for $20 in a flea market, because the dude just thought that it was broken and it just wasn't charged. So I got that for like a 20 quid, and then basically it was so cheap at the time that when I was a kid, that well, when I was a kid it was already 10 years old at that time, so that should tell you. So yeah, when I was 10 it was already 10 years old, so the PSP is nearly as old as I am. That is outrageous. Anyway, yeah, so basically, as a poor family, my mom managed to get every single kid, there was 4 of us, a PSP of our own. That's how cheap it was. And then, like later on, she gave them away like to someone else. Can't wait for PlayStation to release the next PSP, and just it cost more than the Switch too. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if they ever released a PSP. Well, the thing is, they have like different versions. They have the PSP, which I have. There's 3 different versions of that. There's the 1000, 2000, and 3000. The 1000 is considered the fat PSP. I love it because it's chunky and very nice. Then you have the 2000 and 3000, which are there was rumors that they'll come out with a PS6. PlayStation 6 is coming out soon, and they literally said that they are discontinuing all discs. So you are not going to be able to have physical games with PlayStation anymore. That's basically what they want to do, which I hate. Like, I hate that so much, because for example, for my PSP, I still have physical discs for it. I have like a GTA Vice City on a disc, and it's great. But yeah, when I was a kid, I had like my PSP for a few years, and then my mom decided, my friends' kids need them more, so I'm gonna give them to them. So yeah, she basically said like, oh, are you like willing to like give these kids like your PSPs? And obviously none of us wanted to do it, but she sort of guilt tripped us into it, which brings us up to the whole question of do buyers actually own the games anymore? Someone said like console wars ended with both sides committing suicide. Yeah, but Xbox is somewhat crawling out of the grave, somewhat, because currently what Xbox is doing, well, what they're promising on doing, nothing is guaranteed. Never trust these companies until they actually do it. Always be biased. So what Xbox is saying that they're going to do is that they're going to, like, if you have a physical copy of a Xbox game, you can literally just put it into your Xbox, and then you'll have the digital version for it forever. So you're still going to have the physical copy, but you're also going to be able to have a permanent digital copy of it as well. So that's so wonderful. Yeah, I really like that. And they're also going to still be keeping the physical copies as well. Oh yeah, one quick statistic of what PlayStation is saying is their reason for discontinuing the physical copies. They're saying that 84%, about 84% of people only buy digital copies of games. But that is somewhat wrong in the sense of, like, if you check how many games are currently digital compared to how many physical games are being released, because like every single indie game and all of those, they're not going to have physical copies unless they're like really big, like Silksong and Slay the Princess and those type of games. They're not going to have a physical copy. I don't have a problem with digital games, but if you pay a certain amount for a game, like failed, and the studio can just take it off the console without refunding it. Yeah, so that's what the Stop Killing Games movement is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a thing of, like, if something happens, the company should have a way for you to be able to, keep your games. Because, for example, Forza Horizon 5, something like that, or was it 4? One of those ones. One day they just decided, yep, we're gonna take off the game. They literally took it off everything and removed it from people's libraries as well, and that was so bad. And they just had the full right to do that. They weren't punished for it whatsoever, and it was just like, yep, it's our right because we have the digital rights to it. All you're doing is basically renting it. So you basically took out a continuous license, like a rental license. So at any point we can just revoke it from you. That's basically what their excuse is. So yeah. But Xbox, I haven't really ever had an Xbox before, so I can't really speak that much on it. So on, like, if it's better, if it's worse, or anything like that. Okay, should we update to just chat? Yeah, probably. Yes, chatting. Thank you. Chatting. The current game. Game. Market? No, not market. Situation. If I spelled that correctly, that is. Yeah, situation. There we go. Cool. But yeah. We'll pick up the game soon. That's just Conval Go having go, but I don't want to. Oh, don't worry. I haven't done a just chatting stream in quite some time. I don't usually chat that much, mainly because I don't usually have topics to actually chat about. But this recent stuff has been like a thing that has affected me, you could say, because it's games, it's future, like it's one of my hobbies, and I love this hobby of playing games and doing stuff like that. But when the companies that I buy from decide that when I pay money, that means I don't get anything, I don't like that because, like, what am I getting then? Like, it's the equivalent of like a service then, because a service is when you buy something, you get something, but it's not a permanent thing. So, for example, let's say a massage or like a haircut or something like that. It's there, but it's not like a permanent thing. But that's not what they're selling you. They're selling you a product, not a service. So that should be like a completely different thing. And should have like completely different rights to it. For example, if I get a game, let's say from itch.io, I get the raw files of the game. That means I download the game and I just have it. Like, doesn't matter that it's digital. I could burn like a disc with it, and there you go. I have the game forever, like physically. But with itch.io, you actually get a product that you can like do whatever you want with it. Like, you buy it, and there you go. That's it. You can modify it. You can do whatever. But with these bigger companies, PlayStation, Xbox, and stuff like that, when you buy something, the game is always going to be in the ecosystem, you could say. I won't have a problem with it if the game is free to play. Yeah, but even then, free to play games still have a monetization that to play would lose access to. If yeah, that's also a thing about the stop killing games thing. So, I believe some people, well, the older generation, don't really understand what we want from it. Oh, did you hear that when they held the one of the meetings in Parliament, that the guy who literally is pushing for the Stop Killing Games movement wasn't even allowed to go into? It was literally a behind the doors type of thing that the like a big gaming corporation, basically a conglomerate of all of the other gaming companies, representing all of them in one go, said that Minecraft servers are illegal. Apparently, any Minecraft server, doesn't matter if it's private, public, or anything like that, is so apparently all Minecraft servers are illegal because they're apparently black markets and used for like a bunch of illegal stuff and so on. So apparently playing on a Minecraft server, any Minecraft server, also saying that technically when you boot up a new world of Minecraft, even if it's single player, it can be hosted as a server. That means it is also illegal. Apparently Minecraft is fully illegal by their standards. Please look it up. You're gonna find it both hilarious and horrifying on how quickly they go with it. Yeah, don't worry. So yeah, I should actually probably put this stuff up. Google. I've been yapping for 34 minutes, apparently. I'm definitely surprised. I have not talked this much in quite some time. Oh, I need to close my windows just a second. So my neighbors decided to have another fight just now. Wonderful. And they keep all of their windows open as well when they do that, which is very annoying. You know what? YouTube. The person my there we go. Just a second. Oh wait, I need to just a sec. There we go. Yeah, we got a video.
One part of the bill is around the ability to go on a community server. The author is stating that that's currently allowed right now, so long as you're. If I don't want to misunderstand what you said, as a member.
That's correct. Minecraft is currently hosted by community servers. Call of Duty community servers. So it's an option that is out there in existence here today.
They're illegal, and
What?
they are not in any way affiliated with Microsoft. Microsoft, for Minecraft, has gotten a lot of
She's
criticism.
the one who's saying that. So yeah, stop. This is the Stop Killing Games website. Well, not website, YouTube channel. So yeah, but that is just insane. Like, how do you just say that out loud? Let me watch the Moist Critical one.
There was a big old
There
circus
you go.
performance here at a California state hearing
Like,
about
really?
the Protect Our Games Act, which has been endorsed by Stop Killing Games. Well, it turns out
Yeah,
so many
we
of
want that.
you may just be lifelong career criminals engaging in
Apparently
illegal
so.
activities going into Minecraft private servers. Did you know that?
One part of the bill is around the ability to go on a community server. The
Yep.
author is stating that that's currently allowed right now, so long as you're. If I don't want to.
Why is she saying like, oh, it's somehow allowed? Like, Minecraft literally endorses this. Microsoft literally endorses this, like a public service. That most posted full video. Probably
Nothing
did.
There was a big old
Let me see. Just a second.
There was a big
Copy. Moist Critical. There you go. Is that one? No, I don't think that's the. Ah, there we go. A 12-minute video. Cool. You're
I
going to
know
jail.
what you are, and you disgust me, scoundrel.
I've never
outlaw,
done a reaction video before.
But you think the law is just a suggestion, something you don't actually have to follow? You're above it. You're untouchable.
Mhm.
I know what you've done. I know your dirty little secret. You've been in a Minecraft private server at some point in your
Apparently
life.
so.
haven't you?
Well, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely been in multiple Minecraft servers before. Literally, I've had I've been in multiple servers at the same time.
Thought so. And I might just report you for it. You might be seeing a little Men in Black show up at your doorstep later on today when the FBI rolls through, scooting in sideways to take you away in cuffs. Yeah, so if you don't know what I'm referring to, there was a big old circus performance here at a
Oh, that
California
was 12
state
days ago.
hearing about the Protect Our Games Act, which has been endorsed by Stop Killing Games. And, well, it turns out so many of you may just be lifelong career criminals engaging in illegal activities going into Minecraft private servers. Did you know that? You thought...
I still find it like so shocking. Like, I know I just saw this like 12 seconds ago, but bloody hell, how do you come from a conclusion of like it is perfectly allowed and it has been allowed since the start of Minecraft to like play on a Minecraft server, to host your own Minecraft server, because Minecraft does not provide Minecraft servers. Like, they are a third-party thing. The only ones that they provide are the Bedrock ones, and the only reason that they even did those is because they saw how much people actually wanted to play them. So they created Minecraft Realms, so you can have your own realm, so you can have like other people join. It's basically a Minecraft server. So are you saying that all of the Minecraft endorsed ones are illegal as well?
Thought that you were squeaky clean, a law-abiding citizen, but what you actually are is a scourge. You are a criminal, scum, kingpin, degenerate worm. Did you know that?
One part of the bill is around the ability to go on a community server. The author is stating that that's currently allowed right now, so long as you're. If I don't want to misunderstand what you said, Assemblymember.
That's correct. Minecraft is currently hosted by community servers.
A lot of
Call
it
Duty
is.
Community servers. So it's an option that is out there in existence here
Yeah.
today.
They're illegal, and they are not in any way affiliated with Microsoft. Microsoft
Like, nobody said they were affiliated with Minecraft. They just said that they are available. Like, literally, Minecraft gave us the option to have that. And that's perfectly fine. That means it is out of Minecraft's hands, and that means they don't have to like provide their own servers and all that stuff. So the cost goes down on Minecraft, and people can like be more free to do what they want. So basically, Stop Killing Games is wanting to do the same thing as Minecraft already does. So people can host their own servers when you like shut it down, and there you go. If you don't want the game to be running anymore, just like let people have community servers. It's ridiculous that it comes to this. Actually, yeah, it is. But yeah, that's how it
for
just
Minecraft
goes
has gotten
apparently.
a lot of criticism.
Now, this is the excerpt Stop Killing Games posted on YouTube, but the actual full source, it gets even worse. Like the way that she talks about it. I'm going to show you the full clip in a second, but just
I'm looking
let that
forward to it.
digest for a moment. She is saying that these are illegal. This
Yep,
is a
apparently.
representative for the ESA, the Entertainment Software Association, who's now just coming out here dropping the hammer down.
Oh yeah, that's what the company is called, ESA. So yeah, and they're apparently saying that, oh, we're here for the gamers. We're not here to like oppress you. We're not being controlled by every single bloody company that exists. But yeah, apparently that's how it goes.
Fucking private servers in Minecraft and Call of Duty.
Oh, in Call of Duty apparently as well. So that's great. So I'm presuming that they're going to try and extrapolate that into somehow saying that every private server is illegal.
Illegal. Curious. What? Minecraft is legitimately built upon these private servers. Most people that play Minecraft are playing private servers.
Only private
Well,
servers.
I guess I can't say most. How about we just be safe here and not exaggeratory? Private servers are a core identity to Minecraft. It is integral to the Minecraft experience in a lot of ways. And now they're just giving this blanket statement of, oh yeah, that's illegal. What?
And they are not in any way affiliated with Microsoft. Microsoft, for Minecraft, has gotten a lot of criticism.
What criticism? Oh, I know what criticism. From the bloody card companies. So Visa and MasterCard are probably looking at Minecraft and saying, you're not controlling that enough. You need to control that even more. You have to look over them every single second that you can. So we can make sure that they align with what we want. If these are illegal, then what's stopping them from declaring every private server in every game? Yeah, that's what I said. Like that they're probably going to try and extrapolate this, so go upwards from here and try to somehow say that every private server is illegal. That's why this law should not pass, because they're trying to stop it. They're trying to say like, nope, it's not good. It's not good for our bottom line, because if they have to say that oh yeah, like if we don't want this game anymore, that means we have to just let it go and let people still have it. That means they can't like hoard it over you and say like, oh yeah, maybe we'll bring it back in a different way or something like that. So yeah, like you mentioned, the Rivals private matches is illegal now. Apparently so. They're just annoyed that they won't make money in the private service. Yeah, that's what is annoying them, and they're probably the ones who are giving them the criticism. They are probably the ones who are criticizing Minecraft for saying like, oh, why are you giving them a free option? Like that shouldn't be an option. You have to squeeze more money out of them.
Because of those community servers not employing the same safety standards that Microsoft does on their Minecraft servers.
So is it like the black market of video games?
Yeah.
A black market? What do you mean a black market? Like what? A black market of video games, apparently. So she says like, oh yeah, so the servers are not regulated. But then what about like Call of Duty private servers, like Call of Duty 2, because that is technically discontinued, and you can still go like on private servers and stuff. So are you saying that people are like selling drugs on there or something? Just like they're gathering up to sell drugs or something? Yeah, apparently.
Yes, in fact, we consider it piracy. We have lawsuits.
Wait. Piracy implies that something was stolen. You literally have to buy the game to be able to go on a server. What do you mean? You bought the game, you're just using the game.
2 pending lawsuits against private servers right now. And the United States Trade Representative, in their notorious markets reports on counterfeiting and piracy, has named some of these big private servers as a notorious market.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so they're just trying to squeeze out some money out of the private server owners. I'm guessing like the big ones like Hypixel and stuff like that, and they're trying to say like, oh, good, you stole this. No, you didn't. You literally created a brand new game within the game. You are using all of the assets. You're not selling anything. So what's the problem?
As some member, I don't want to ask the same questions as my colleague because they're.
Yes, you thought it was all fun and games
Yeah.
playing Bed Wars on a private server with your buddies. Blasphemy. You heretics. You were actually just wiping your ass with the law. You were engaging in the black market of video games. Private servers in Minecraft. You make me sick. What were you thinking? I can't wait for you to go to jail. It is a terrible argument that they are putting up here.
Oh yeah,
Huge
definitely is a
stink
very
against
terrible
the
one.
Stop Killing Games, Protect Our Games Act.
But it doesn't have to be coherent or good in any way, because as long as it's shocking and as long as like something is said that is understandable to them. So for example, like them saying like, oh yeah, it's a black market. Okay, so they understand what a black market is, selling illegal stuff. Doesn't need to be right. It just needs to be linked into their heads now that Minecraft server, like private Minecraft server, bad, illegal. So yeah.
It's not surprising. These kind of low tactics have been employed for decades and will continue
Oh, yeah.
to be
Always.
employed for many more to come. But it is always so surprising how incredibly out of touch the people in power are. That woman that says, so it's like the black market of video games, she's not very old. She's not some geriatric fossil. She's not an octogenarian.
She's probably
a
like 50
relatively
or
young
something.
representative. And she just has no fucking
Yeah,
idea
apparently.
about anything being presented here, yet has authority and power in ruling with what happens in regards to it, with no understanding at all. I hate it so much. Now, if the point they were making is like some private servers do get up to illegal activities or do some
Oh, some definitely do. You're not gonna like say that they don't. But those are like very, very niche things that you actually need to be bloody looking for that. But like, yes, there are people who like sell stuff and technically don't follow the Minecraft guidelines because they say like, oh yeah, you cannot sell like stuff within the game. Like you can't sell Minecraft resources to someone for real money, which is perfectly understandable. That's like perfectly fine. Yeah, that's like anti-gambling type of stuff. And I'm perfectly good with that. I don't want children to start gambling from going into a random like Minecraft server that's made by some YouTuber and like they have a billion loot crates that then the kid just swipes their parents' credit card and there you go, they get like 10k pounds or something like that. Yeah, so for example, my friend Vash, he set up a Minecraft server for like his community. I've been playing on it for months, and I don't happen to see any like illegal activity. Nobody's ever said like, oh yeah, would you like to buy some sniffing salts or something? Because like, what? Why would anyone do that? So yeah.
some bad shit that obviously wouldn't be approved by Microsoft or something, then yeah, obviously that's happened many times in the past. That does exist. There are some really gross, scummy private servers that do illegal shit, no doubt.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
said.
a totally separate thing than what they're saying as this blanket. Oh yeah, private servers are illegal.
Because they're just
we
saying that
consider it
everything is.
piracy. So this is the ESA, the Entertainment Software Association's position now, branding Minecraft and Call of Duty private servers illegal, and adding that as far as the ESA is concerned, we consider it piracy. So this is Jennifer Gibbons, who's the ESA's Vice President for State Government Affairs, and as illustrated from this article here, it's a load of fucking hogwash. This is dirty barnacles. You can literally download a .jar file from the official.
Okay, let's read this. The marketable strange statements of recent California state and hearing of the Protect Our Games Act, clarify Stop Killing Games. That's the long name for it. I respect representative of the Entertainment Software Association declared, stupid name, Entertainment Software, so games apparently, association. Yeah, so every single game company decided to come together, as I said, and basically that is their representative. Declared private servers for the likes of Minecraft and Call of Duty illegal. Oh, I accidentally pressed back. Just a sec. Sorry. Where were we? Ah, there we go. Okay, private service illegal, adding that so far as the ESA is concerned, we consider it piracy. So apparently Minecraft servers are piracy. They literally wrote that there. The representative is questioned as Jennifer Gibbons, the ESA's vice president for state government affairs. And just to clear this up right away, what she said was nonsense. We can... Oh, damn it, I keep pressing the back button. Sorry about that. I need to move my fingers off my mouse didn't mean to do that. Yeah, there you go. Sorry about it. Keep doing that. I've done that twice now. Yeah, nonsense. You can literally just right now head over to the official Minecraft website and download a .jar file to let you run your own private server. Yeah, Minecraft literally gives you the means to do that. Gibbons was responding to comments made by California's State Assemblyman Chief Wood, who introduced the bill regarding possibility of keeping games alive with private servers. Yep. Oh, hello, Video Game Studios. World at the release of GTA 5 was mark that had went yes. Yeah, a lot of the game market, I'd say, has gone downhill. I'd say their best times were like the PS3, the PS4 era, which is literally 20 years now. Yeah, 20 years ago. So, yeah. I love chatting with you. I've got some errands to run. Okay, you have a nice look. I'll be watching this video still because bloody hell, this is one hell of a thing. Okay, have a nice look. Yeah.
Private servers illegal, and adding that as far as the ESA is concerned, we consider it piracy. So this is Jennifer Gibbons, who's the ESA's Vice President for State Government Affairs, and as illustrated from this article here, it's a load of fucking hogwash. This is dirty barnacles. You can literally download a .jar file from the official Minecraft website to run your own private server right now.
Yeah, that's when the PS3 was out. I was a PlayStation enjoyer. Well, at those times it was mostly like what console your family had. So, for example, my family had a PlayStation. So, yeah.
So if it was considered piracy and illegal, why is the official Minecraft site providing these ne'er-do-wells with the tools they need to run their own private server? What sense does that make? They're directly participating in this black market of video games.
Yeah, how can you call it piracy if you can literally get it from the official website? Like, they literally just give it to you. They just say, like, here you go, do whatever you want with it.
This illegal piracy, it's so fucking cringe, man. It's so ridiculous. So the context here is she was responding to a comment made by Chris Ward, who introduced the bill regarding the possibility of keeping games alive with private servers, and the community servers were brought up as like an option because it exists today, which is when she interjects saying that they're illegal, not affiliated, and, you know, they consider it piracy, that type of shit. If that's the ESA's position, why aren't they ass-blasting Minecraft itself for allowing private servers and providing the tools for anyone to set their own up?
Yeah.
That seems odd, right?
Like, why would you give him... so what is YouTube talking about for this time? Okay, so, quick backstory. We have this movement called Stop Killing Games, and it finally went into like action. Well, not action, it's basically being considered. And some bigwigs in Parliament decided to, well, in the US state, decided to basically check it over and see, like, okay, is this worth it? Is this not worth it? So the big corporation, basically the company that is controlled by every other game company, Ubisoft, Xbox, PlayStation, like all of those companies control this one company. Well, this one organization, basically. And they are representing all of the companies in there, and they're trying to kill this Stop Killing Games movement, so that they don't need to provide the ability to have private servers or to be able to keep games alive. Because the thing when Ubisoft shut down servers for some car game, Forza Horizon, and didn't give people, so basically what they did is, it's not just shutting down the game, they literally removed the game from people's libraries. So like on Steam, like if a game gets discontinued and you can't buy it anymore, you're still gonna have it on your Steam store. Let me just a second. Library, where are the San Andreas games? Okay, so I have all of these San Andreas games. I have San Andreas, I have the Vice City, and I have GTA 3. You can't buy these anymore. Like if I go into the store, you cannot purchase them anymore. You can only go through the bundle one, the remastered. So basically, Rockstar decided, we're going to take these games away. You're never going to be able to buy them again. But what Steam does is when you have them on your, when you already bought them, they're not going to take it away from you. You're going to be keeping them. So, yeah. But what Ubisoft did is they both shut the game down and took it away from people. So they couldn't even, try to play it. So, yeah, that's what they did. But, yeah.
Why aren't they fighting tooth and nail to have them taken down? Don't they want to put a stop to the black market of video games here? And look at this, you got a huge whale on the hook. The actual game creators are participating in it. They got the jar files there. They've got the... Did they not know that they have the .jar there? Bro, that's like...
Most likely not. And also, they would probably not try to sue the company because I believe Minecraft is not actually in that organization of the conglomeration of all of the game companies. So that company, that organization is technically representing a few of the big ones, but I don't think it represents Steam. Yeah, Steam is not represented by it. And I don't think Minecraft is represented by it either, but I'm not sure if Microsoft itself is also involved in this. So I'm not really too sure about that, but I do know that Steam is not involved in it whatsoever.
The Manhattan Project of illegal piracy, and they're just giving the keys to the kingdom to anyone. ESA, you gotta move right now. Look, I see someone.
And yeah, about the giving money back thing, that's what the Stop Killing Games movement is supposed to be also about. If, for example, they shut down a game and they literally, if you paid for it, they feel like they should, give your money back if they just decide to take it from you. Because if you're not going to be allowed to have what you literally bought, then why did you buy it to begin with? So yeah, as I said at the start of the game, they want to sell you a service, not a product. Because if they sell you a service, that means they can always say that, so our service is finished. That means you're not going to get anything anymore. So for example, if you decide to go on a 1 hour ride of a roller coaster or something like that, well, it's probably going to be a couple of minutes. You experience that once and there you go. That's it. That was your service. But a product would be then buying a photo of you on that ride or something like that. You bought something, something that you should be able to keep. Doesn't matter that it's digital, it should still be a thing that you should be able to keep. in my own opinion and in a lot of other people's opinions. So yeah.
Doing something illegal, private servers on Minecraft. I actually can't stop giggling about the fact that they are slapping these huge labels like black market.
Yes, because I had a game called Steam Library. There was a remastered version called Fresh Supply for 10 years. Recently went out of business and IP. Oh yeah, this happened before as well with all of the Lego games. So like all of the Lego games technically got taken off of Steam at some point. Not out of your libraries, but off Steam itself, so you cannot purchase them anymore because the license ran out. The company that developed games and studios, they did their own remake part of the port, so now we can't buy the previous version. There's only a new version called Blood Refresh Supply, which costs and I hate that as well, that they literally increase the price for something that you already had. It's a cash grab. It's just another way for them to try and get more money
On Minecraft private servers. So there's like fucking 11 and 12-year-olds in there making like Hot Wheels and shit in their private server with their friends. And meanwhile you have the ESA saying, this is the lowest of low society. We got fucking freaks on the loose in these things
Apparently
called
so.
private servers. It's illegal. This is the black market of video games. This is a salty spittoon. This is where hardened criminals are doing shady dealings in the shadows. And then you look at private servers in Minecraft, and 99% of them are...
Not to mention that recently Minecraft introduced a thing where you have to verify your age, otherwise you cannot talk in chat if you're in any type of server. Doesn't matter if it's even I believe LAN servers are still allowed, because with a LAN server you need to be on the same internet as like another person, but on any private server you cannot text if you do not verify your age, if Microsoft deems that you are, too young. It's not like that a big of a remake. It's the same engine. It's just makes works better in new PCs, and Yep, that's how it goes. They take away the old stuff to give you the new stuff, even if the new stuff is not good. In the case of the GTA remake. So the San Andreas, Vice City, and GTA 3, they were all bundled into one, and you can buy them as one thing. You can only buy them as one thing. You cannot buy them as anything else. And what they did is basically they removed any fog and all of that stuff that they thought that, oh, that's not good, like we want it to be all nice and clear. But they didn't ever realize that the reason that they had that stuff is because of the limitations of what they had before. And that's what made it look good. And that's why they had them. But nope, we just have to remove them. And then here you go. You can't buy any of the old ones, even though the old ones still work perfectly fine. Fresh Supply was perfectly fine. Had all DLCs with the problems, but worked on new PCs, and on sale you can get... Yeah, so... Well, that's just how it goes. So, sadly, can't do much about that.
Or like kids just innocently playing in Minecraft.
But I will say this, technically there are websites where you can bypass that and you can still buy games that have been delisted. So there are sites, I don't know them, I'm not going to say them here, but I do know that there are methods to still be able to buy the games that are discontinued on Steam.
Minecraft and shit. We're making libraries. Like I saw, there's a library in Minecraft now that houses like real books in it, which is
Oh yeah, the Library of Alexandria, where people from all over the world decided to chronicle every single book in the world in a Minecraft server. So, like, anyone can join, anyone can read any book, and there are hundreds of books being added every single day that people just literally spend their own time translating and doing all that stuff, so they can provide knowledge and just a accessible way for anyone to access any book. Because sometimes, like, some people can't access that type of stuff. Sometimes they don't have a library near them or something like that. And with the Library of Alexandria server, you can just, come on, read any type of book that you want, and there you go. So also it's a very good server for people who might live in oppressive countries and stuff, who still want to access information around the world.
really cool, actually. And that's being slapped with things like black market. It's so fucking outrageous. Now, PC Gamer article does illustrate that it is true the USTR has named particular private servers in its notorious markets reports in years gone by, but not for the simple fact of existing. Take, for example, 2018 report specifically cited Warmane and Firestorm servers as example of notorious markets, two sites which enabled people to play World of Warcraft without paying a subscription to Blizzard, which is quite a bit different from the private Minecraft server you run with your pals.
Yeah, that's completely different.
Pod that no one maintains anymore. That's exactly right. There is a huge difference. As anyone with even a slightly functioning frontal lobe would tell you. But we're dealing with California state hearings where I guess reasoning and logic goes to die, where now they're trying to, in terrible bad faith, argue that any...
Yeah, basically imagine if Minecraft Education Edition was an entire library with hundreds of thousands of books. You know what? Let me look it up. Library of Alexandria in Minecraft. There we go. Oh wait, that's different. Where is it? Minecraft library server. The Uncensored Library. That's what it's called.
Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Uncensored Library, which is a map in Minecraft, which you can either join the server for, or you can download the offline single player file like I have.
You can literally
and
download the server.
A library that has some pretty interesting information. So just the background for it, there was 24 builders for this map from 16 different countries. And this is a huge virtual library which houses information on all 180 countries in the Press Freedom Index, as well as a special exhibition hall on 5 countries notorious for their press censorship, which includes Russia, Vietnam, Mexico, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. The library will be hosted on a server for a year, allowing anyone around the world to visit regardless of press censorship in your country. And the
this was
library
6
is
years
also
ago,
free to
by the way.
download and play in single player. That was took right off their website. I will link you guys with the download for this map if you want to play it offline, and I will also pretty cool idea.
Like they literally have the
Imagine
world
walking
map
into
in
a
there as
library
well.
And this is what you see in the middle. Like, that's insane.
So yeah,
That's pretty
super cool.
There's a book here too. So it's going to show you all of the countries included in the Freedom
So
Index.
each country
which
has its
count
own
up
section.
to
Nice.
180. And as you can see here,
All the
so if we look
flags.
at the top,
Nice.
it looks like flags from all 180 countries. Not sure what flags are what, to be exact with you, but it's pretty massive in size, as you can see.
Yeah, very
There's
big.
just a crazy amount of flags up here. So we're going to check these out.
Ah, that was Lithuania over there.
So if you come up to them, they do have books for each one. Okay, guys, not sure what happened there, but we had an
Cool.
issue with the recording, so I kind of stepped back for a second. So we're going to take a look at one of these because there is books for each flag. Kind of tells you a little bit about it. So this is Portugal. Freedom Press Index rank index is. I'm not really sure what that is, but that's pretty cool. Are they in order?
Probably.
So this is no, okay,
Oh.
it's not in order, so that's rank 21 of 180, rank
23.
23 from 180. So there's books for each one that kind of gives you some information on that. And if we go up, I believe there's another floor. Yes, there is.
Yeah, it is so
And this
cool.
will also
But yeah, that's a thing that exists.
Private server is illegal, a black market, piracy, and then they cite these
I love when people do
specific
that type of stuff.
examples of being in lawsuits with these bad actors as proof that all of them are bad. It's so fucking stupid. And unfortunately, this mental gymnastics, complete bogus baloney does work. This garbage is often successful in shutting things down.
Oh yeah,
The Protect
It
Our
always
Games Act
is.
did not make it out of this stage of the legislative process. It's not over. It's been granted a reconsideration, so there's still more to come from it, but it didn't land. It wasn't a home run. In a statement to PC Gamer, the ESA wrote that, so far as it's concerned, private servers infringe on the intellectual property rights of game publishers. Publishers reserve the right to exercise their rights against them. That's cool, man. You know what else you have the right to do, ESA? Suck my whole cock. I give you permission to come suck my entire wiener.
I was gonna say go fuck yourself, but that's better.
This is just it's a nothing burger statement that you've made here. Minecraft gives you the .jar to run your own private server. It wants you to run your own private server. It's the backbone of the fucking game itself. So as far as you're concerned, doesn't matter at all. You're just wrong. Like, it's just incorrect.
Yeah.
It is nonsense. It's not piracy. Like, yes, you can point to some specific servers that you could probably accurately label as like piracy, shady, scummy, or doing like really, bad stuff, no doubt. But to just blanket say it's all illegal, it's piracy as far as we're concerned, you're just wrong. They then went on to say that the provision in CAAB 1921 that proposed these servers as a legitimate alternative to keep games running raises concerns about a publisher's ability to enforce their IP rights. In addition, private servers operate with no oversight from the publisher and do not uphold the same trust and safety standards. This could create an unsafe environment for players.
Okay, so a private server is not supposed to be like something for everyone. It's supposed to be there for the people that you trust. Yes, people can run public servers, sure, not a problem. But you're probably not going to be doing that. You're probably going to be running a private server that you play with your friends. And there you go, that's about it. So that, I don't feel like really applies to this.
And be counter to the industry's commitment to fostering safe and fun games.
Also, the keeping the copyright thing, if you're going to be shutting down the game, why do you give a fuck? You're just going to be sitting on that copyright for literal decades, and it's just going to be like, like, can I use it? Nope. It, like, the moment that someone, like one of those kids that literally has dozens of games, like dozens of toys, but then, like, they don't play with anything. But the moment that you want to play with one of them, it's immediately like, no, I now want to play with it. Now I need it. At the moment that you want it, that is the moment that they need it. And they're going to be using it like for 10 minutes until they get bored, and then they're going to stop using it. And then you're going to ask like, can I use it now? no, I need to keep using it. And they're gonna keep doing that. And then you're gonna say like, okay, then maybe I'll play with this toy. Nope, now I need that one as well. But you can't have the other one because I'm still need that one too. So that's basically what all these game publishers do. And I'm not saying game developers, because the game developers usually are fine because, you know, they made the game. But the game publishers, when they take over like half of the process and stuff like that, they want to keep making money for it. That means they want to keep the IP with themselves as much as they can.
Play for all players. A Stop Killing Games campaign volunteer has already commented on the hearings proceedings in a Reddit post where they wrote that the claims, both regarding the supposed illegality of private servers and others, were designed to scare a busy legislator who does not have time to fact-check a well-dressed lobbyist in real time. It worked just well enough this round. It will not when we are standing in the same room with developers and players beside us, ready to answer every single claim.
Oh yeah, not to mention that they, like, the guy in charge of this, in charge of the movement, was not even allowed to be within the hearing. So they basically just said like, okay, yeah, so we have the person who's trying to shut it down here with us. And you're not even allowed to be here because, I don't know, we actually want to shut it down. We don't care about it. It doesn't matter what you say. We're not even going to let you speak. That type of deal. So, yeah.
As it happens, next session we come back with an in-person lobbying presence, the funding to do this properly, and a long list of organizations and developers signed on in support. We are not limiting this to California. We intend to introduce versions of this in other state legislatures, and we are seriously looking at the federal level. The ESA is about to learn what it's like to fight on many fronts at once. So again, It's not over or anything by any means, but this is a bump in the road.
Oh yeah, it definitely is
disappointing to see. It's not a good argument from the ESA, and it's a very misleading one that is geared towards trying to prey on the ignorance of the people that they're presenting it in front of, because they clearly have no fucking idea what any of it's even about anyway, so they'll use scary buzzwords like piracy, black market, illegal, that kind of thing in order to put the fear of God in and be like, okay, well, yeah, then I guess these...
Because those tactics always work, no matter what. It's always going to be working that way, because what's the best way of putting someone off of, doing something? Fear. If you make them fear the possibility of something worse coming about from this movement, they're not going to want to have the movement to begin with. And that is their main purpose, really to try and kill it.
It's a lawless wasteland of savages out there. Yeah, no, we can't have that. So yeah, hopefully in the next steps of this process here, things can look up for the Stop Killing Games movement here. Just wanted to talk about this a little bit because that was a crazy stance that the ESA took there. Outrageous statements that anyone that's even adjacent to video games would hear and raise an eyebrow at because it's so fucking ridiculous. Anyway, that's really about it. So yeah.
Yep. Good video. What's this? They look like... No idea what this is. Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyway, that was a interesting conversation. I haven't really I've never really spoken about this type of stuff before. So it was interesting to speak about it. And we came from talking about PlayStation. Well, we sort of came from talking about a Ratchet & Clank game. Ratchet & Clank A Rift Apart. But because I couldn't actually run the game, I don't know why. The game seemed to be running perfectly fine like before I started stream, but the moment that I started streaming it just went poo-poo and decided to lag its brains out. So then I decided to start talking about the other Ratchet & Clank games, then about what was it? All of the consoles, and then it sort of went into the console war, and then about the games being killed off because PlayStation doesn't want to do physical copies anymore, even though their statistics are technically wrong, in the sense of like, and they said, oh, our main reason for stopping physical games is because like 84% of people don't buy physical games, and that only like 17% of people actually buy physical games. But that is wrong, because if you check the statistics of like how many digital games and how many physical games are actually being made, that is the same statistic with how many games are being bought. So for example, like about 84% of current games are only made digital, so they don't have a physical copy. So that sort of tracks with like what is actually being bought, because if you can't buy a physical copy, so how are you gonna, buy a physical copy? So that statistic shouldn't really be in there. They should only check the games that, have physical copies, and to see like, oh, are people still buying that? No? Okay. Then you can do it. But obviously, people are still buying them if it's like a similar amount. So yeah. And then we sort of went into the Stop Killing Games movement, and how apparently Minecraft servers are illegal. So yeah. But this was a interesting conversation. I haven't had one like this in quite some time. Well, ever, actually. I don't really talk much about this type of stuff. But yeah, it was interesting to react to a video. Never done it before, though. Now, can I actually play something? I'm not even sure if something is able to run on my computer at this point. I would need to check. It couldn't be in my control. I'm like definitely sure of that. You know what we haven't finished? We haven't finished Broken Age. But that's because I got stuck on a single puzzle and then I couldn't figure out where to go from there, and I just dropped it. We could always play some Balatro. That's always an option. But I really would like to play a platformer like Ratchet and Clank. Do I have any other 3D platformers? I don't think I do. There's not many games like Ratchet and Clank, is there? Maybe Jak and Daxter, but that's also a PlayStation property. Day of Defeat. What the hell is Day of Defeat? It's like a very, very old war game. Okay. Looks interesting though. Maybe I'll play it in the future. Dead Cell, Destroy All Humans. You know what? I haven't finished Destroy All Humans either. Destiny 2 is 150 gigabytes. Who the hell would download it? Who the hell would play it? I think Destiny 2 is actually being shut down. Or has been shut down? I'm not sure. Either one. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, Elder Scrolls Online is apparently 152 gigabytes. Like the fuck? Oh, apparently the recent reviews on it are mixed. Let's see what the reviews are. Oh yeah, quite a few of these. Please add SEA servers. No wonder there's barely any SEA players. The game barely runs. I disconnected every 30 minutes. I not in good faith recommend it. There's free paywalls to overcome to actually play anything. And it's a game that you buy, by the way. It's not even like something that you can just, oh yeah, I'll play for free. No. They literally have, like, you can buy it for 60 quid. And they still want you to pay more. Like, I can see all of their microtransactions. The 10-year anniversary is £8. So they didn't even give that for free. That's just something that you have to pay for. And it's in-game currency and loot boxes. Then the mount pack, that is apparently £20. So just to be able to have a mount and a bit more coins, that is £20. Then you have the housing standard pack, which I'm presuming is that you can actually own a house. That is another £5. So yeah, all of the DLC together are £106. That is twice, no. So the game is £16. Let's put out 20, but let's say about 5 or 6, about 6 times more than the base game, if you want to buy all of the packs as well. That is crazy. Like, really? But yeah, that is a thing. And I own this game because I bought it on sale. What else do we have? I have not kept in a very long time. Maybe that. Oh, okay. Oh, movie nights are on Wednesdays now. Okay. Also, I would love to play on the Minecraft server, which I've been playing on for quite a bit, but it is currently down because my friend stopped paying for it, even though I offered him multiple times that I can pay for it, but apparently he just kept refusing. Yes. How do you spell lung? There you go. So, I, myself, am going to be watching Project Hail Mary for the first time. I've seen so many clips of it, and I'm so looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing Rocky and all of that stuff and seeing how everything connects because, as I said, I've only ever seen clips of it. The community for that movie has been very spoilery, so yeah. But that is fine. That is fine. Well, it seems like the game that I did want to play sort of fell through, even though I really wanted to play it. I would like to restart The Farmer Was Replaced, because I played that game for quite a while, like 9 hours, and then I have not played it since March, which has been 3 months now. And I've sort of forgotten all of the programming stuff. There is a game that is supposed to teach you Japanese, which I really would like to buy. Japanese. Where is that? What's this? A restore chill. I'm presuming that's coming in the future. PMP. Oh, that looks like AI art. What the fuck? Hello, Free Night. Not for broadcast, which is just like, I have no fucking idea what that is. Seems like they make a lot of slop games. By slop games, I mean games that have taken probably them like a weekend to make, and that's it. And are like copies of other games slightly. So like you can tell that it's similar, but it's also not it. So yeah, those type of games. Apparently there's a sale on Social Deduction Fest. So it's basically like mystery games with other people. Puzzle games with other people. Perfect Heist 2. Basically, friend slop. Backrooms, something. Some sort of dating game? No, that's a cabin in the woods type of deal. But yeah, just a couple of mystery games which you just play with friends. Like Cluedoku? Basically like mystery game. What's this one? Mimesis? Seemed like a repo type of game. I did buy the Escape Academy, but I have not played it yet. I do have 2 friends who have played it, and they have played it for about 40 minutes. So my confidence is not great on that one. FTL. I have played a little bit of FTL, but definitely not enough. Gamble Friends. I have not played with anyone before, so yeah. Hades. I still need to finish Hades, even though I've played it for like 10 hours. Headlanders. I remember having a game that was like completely broken and that I just could not play, even though I really wanted to play, because it was a very cool puzzle game. But yeah, I just never actually worked out because the port, the PC port, was just so bad. Hmm. I have so many games that I have not done anything with. Literally, I have 0 minutes played on most of them. Like, for example, Kingdom Classic. Then Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have never played that one either, even though I do have the game. I've never downloaded it before. King's Away, which is like a old PC style type of game, where you have like multiple things. Come on, yes, right card. Yeah. Box, so I became a garbage man to find the entire collection and 1 million demo. Okay. So, I discovered a card collecting game where you basically just pick up trash and then pick up more trash, and then try to find cards within those trash, and then and you get different types of cards, and you try to collect them all. But it is it's only a demo, so we don't really have much. We don't even have upgrades in it or anything like that, even though in the trailer it does show that there are upgrades, but I have not found anything like that, so yeah. I'm not really sure how I would even do that. Yeah. We did play Leave It Alone, which was a very good game. I really loved it. And had a very wonderful conclusion to it as well. Maybe we could play The Hobbit at some point. I've tried playing that game for a couple of times, but every single time that I tried playing it, I got about like half an hour in, and then it's just like, and just got too bored. But maybe if I can commentate on it, it won't be as boring. We did play all of A Little to the Left, which was pretty nice. I did like that game. Lost in an Anomaly. When did I get this game? Okay, it's some sort of horror game. Seems interesting. Maybe we can play it on a horror day. The last update made by the developers was 19 months ago. The information and timeline described by the developer here may no longer be up to date. I do love that if a game is in early access and there has not been a update in let's say, I think it's like 13 months. Yeah, in like 13 months. That means the game is shown as abandoned. And they give that like little disclaimer. So yeah, and apparently I have bought this game. So, yeah. The hands of players midway for development in order to So it has nearly been like 2 years since they said anything, which I guess they just thought that they were done, and then they just never, took it out of early access. But it does look a little bit interesting. I might try and play it at some point. The Long Drive, we've played that plenty of times. At this point, we're just like looking through all of the games that I have, because I have so many of them. Mad Father, Mad Max. I have played a bit of Mad Max. Mafia 2. Mafia 2 Definitive Edition. The reason that I bought Mafia 2 is because it's one of my childhood games. What's this? Strategy, action RPG. What I really want to check. It's probably like in my wish list, isn't it? Where is it? These are like on prices. Then did I ever save it? I feel like I should have done. Wait, you can pre-order Ace Combat 8 already? It is 55 pounds. So the Sword Art Online game, it has some mixed reviews. I have checked out the game a little bit before. Okay, positive combat and graphics, negative $70 price tag, too many reskins, not open world. Yep, that's a bad thing. Sword Online should be open world, because if you are going to make an MMO like Sword Online, it has to be open world. Crafting and shopping are pointless, apparently. Also, it's a single player game, I believe. I really wanted to like this game. The combat and graphics are nice, but beyond the game is really lacking, which is why I just can't recommend the price. If it's been $30 game, I'd probably have a lot less of an issue with it. In addition, to add insult to injury, there's a lot of reskins with the bosses and dungeons. The freedom of exploration, or rather the lack of it, is probably the biggest letdown. You can only venture out if you have a quest. So it's basically like Monster Hunter Worlds, where you have to have a quest if you want to go into the world. See here a bridge you want to check out? Nope, it's outside the quest zone. See a quest marker on the map? Sorry, you can't check that out either, because the path to go there is outside the quest zone. What? This is by far the biggest disappointment of the game for me. I've really hoped that once the full game released. By the way, they have played 22 hours of this game. Well, 23 hours. They played 1 hour since they put out the review. For those of you who also, this was yesterday. Played the demo first. I thought you'd leave the quest area message. It was just for the demo. I thought you'd be able to explore the map in full release. Nope. You have to go from town gate straight to the objective. This is a hallway simulator with 10 different monsters and a sprinkle of plot, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, people are really not liking it. What about you? When is this being released? Pre-purchase. Okay, why are you selling a deluxe edition for, what is this, £75? Like, that is ridiculous. I get that some people are gonna buy it. That is like perfectly reasonable, but also, damn. The minimum requirements are a i7, which gen is it, or a 10th gen i7, or a, what is that, 3600? I have no idea what that one is. I just know how to read the other ones. Then you have at least a 2060, 6 gigabytes of RAM. Or if you're going AMD, you need 8 gigs. Weird. So it's going to be 125 gigabytes. They couldn't have compressed it a little bit. Like, Helldivers was like over 100 gigabytes, and they decided, yeah, we're going to compress that, so we're actually going to, make our code good. And they managed to compress it to a whole 20 gigabytes, and it runs better. This game requires a SSD and a hardware ray tracing enabled graphics card. Okay. Basically, it's going to be a highly intensive game. Luckily, I do have the equipment for it. That is the minimum. And I'm presuming by minimum, they mean all of the graphics set down to low. Everything that can be turned off is turned off. And there you go. That is the minimum that you need. Unless they mean a minimum of like to run it well, like at medium settings. Because I feel like if you're going to say minimum, it has to at least be able to run it in medium settings with that amount. Also, I usually find it wrong in the way that they do like the measurements and stuff, because the way that they usually do measurements is that they don't have anything else installed except the game itself. So yeah, so that is like, okay, so we just have the game itself and that's it. You're not going to have anything else on your computer. You're not going to have anything else running in the background or anything like that. So I feel like they should just take a random gamer's computer and just see if it runs on that. If it doesn't, then you know that you need the higher specs. Anyway, I think we yapped enough for today. We've yapped for nearly 2 hours now. I've not spoken for this long in ever, as I said. The longest that I've spoken for is like an hour. Oh, it was fun. Yeah, I don't really want to play anything right now, mainly because I wanted to play Ratchet & Clank, but then my dreams got dashed. Yeah. So we're gonna have a bit of a short stream today. But who should we go and say hi to? Let me go on Twitch and see if we can find someone. But yeah, it was fun. I like talking about games today. And I did my technically first reaction stream. I've never done that before either. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Who's this person?
same time, I know she just wants me to be better. She cares about me,
What is
doesn't
this?
she?
He's
No.
defending her here, even after she willfully mutilates him. He's saying
Okay, let's go rate this person. They're doing something. Or they're watching like a review of something. I'm not sure. We're gonna see. They look interesting. Also, try and be respectful. Don't mention weird stuff. That's always because like a few streams ago, like I think 2 weeks ago, I had a viewer who I raided into one of my friends, and then they immediately just said like, "Oh, your stream seems a bit dead because you have like 80 viewers or something like that, but the chat is going slow." And that is very disrespectful to the person, because it's just like you're trying to point out something that the person might be like self-conscious about, because like, what? You never mention the view count on a person's stream. And like, for example, I know that I have like 1 or 2 people watching me, but still, that is very big no-no. Well, it's a unspoken no-no, you could say. I'm not going to say who did it, just gonna say that it did happen, and it was a bit embarrassing at the time when it did, because I had to like apologize to them and say like on their behalf that I'm sorry, and I'm going to try to make sure that it doesn't happen again. But yeah, just be sensible peeps. I know you can do it. Slash read. Do we actually want to read this person? Or do we want to read someone else? Good candidate.
Oh, I fucked up so bad.
You know, this person's playing Pal World. Let's go say hi to them. Yeah. I don't remember if I raided them, but, well, I followed them, so I probably raided them at some point, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I can even raid them, so we'll have to see if I can. Yay, I can. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me today. Thank you for yapping with me. Thank you for just, all the fun. Because we actually got to do a, reaction stream all about Stop Killing Games and what we thought about it. And the ridiculous situation of apparently Minecraft servers being illegal. Like, really? Anyway, raid messages. We have raid 1, and that is for the people who have a follow. And then we have raid 2 for the people who have a subby, because we have the raid emotes, the sub emotes there with the raid and the like little party popper and stuff. I should actually put in the other one that I have, because I have a new one. Okay, thank you so much, King, for hanging out with me and chatting with me. It was really nice. Yeah. And thank you for being here. And thank you for lurking and chatting and all that stuff. Okay, yeah, until next time. And tomorrow I will actually try to play an actual game. We will be playing Tabs.